Yo, what's up, everyone? Thanks all for the fill. I am back. I'm pretty sure I'm still hungover. But about Saturday, for those of you who don't know, my wife's friend is getting married next fall, but this summer they wanted to do like a wedding party getaway, so we all went to Minneapolis. We met them in Minneapolis. Friday night we got there. We got there early, but they wanted to go out for a bit. But Saturday we were going to an amusement park. Well, the bar we happened to go to, which was not even a quarter mile from our hotel, serves twofers all day, every day. Well, I had a couple too many twofers and got up in the morning, 9 o'clock. I felt like shit. Got in the car. We went to the theme park. Ashley rode the first ride. She's like, nope, can't do it. So I sat there and I thought about it then for like the next couple hours while sitting on a park bench at the amusement park about whose dumbass idea it was to go to the amusement park the day after drinking until 2 a.m. or was it our own faults for staying up and drinking until 2 a.m. But it was rough. We gutted it out until about 3 o'clock and then went back to the room, took a nap, and then Ashley and I and her friend went back to the same twofer bar while they were still at the theme park. Oh, man. All right, well, thanks again for the fill, everyone. Let's go. The casino was good. I sat down. Most of the people don't gamble a whole lot. And so I had a couple guys with me that they did want to play blackjack, and they didn't want to sit down. The lowest tables they had were 10. But then on Friday and Saturday nights at this casino, they have $2 tables. So we found some spots at a $2 table, and that's where we went and sat down. And you can only have to be 18, so there's a bunch of 18-year-olds sitting at the table. And then the groom sat down with me and he played for a little bit, and he was just kept losing. So then he got up and left, and then another guy from the wedding party sat down and played. The minimum was $2, max was like I think $3, but it was fun. I played blackjack for about 4 or 5 hours. I didn't lose much. DeMarcus Lawrence, Mark Andrews, Levi, we got a hollow. Dalvin Cook. Well, then I told Ash, because she was standing there watching me after she got done playing slots. I told her, I said, well, I want to play one machine slots, and so I went and did, and I ended up hitting like $660. So it ended up being all right. Ridley, Ian Book. Ain't no Joe Greco who hit 22,000 last week at a casino, and then like the week before or 2 weeks before he hit like 10,000 on a scratch ticket. Yeah, it was all 18-year-olds, and I didn't mind playing with them, but I didn't enjoy it. Like it was okay playing with them, but a lot of them didn't know what the hell they were doing. Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, Eric Stokes, Waddle. But everyone plays. I mean, I've been at some tables before where dudes have gotten like straight pissed off that you did or didn't take a hit. I mean, it was really relaxed. I laughed at them though, because like the dealer would be showing a 3, 4, 5, or 6, and they'd have like 13 and they'd take a hit. Like literally they'd take a hit. They were hitting on 12s and 13s when the dealer was showing 6 and below all night long. Barnett, Wentz, Trask. But the funny thing was that it was actually working out. It was actually working out for him like quite a bit of the time. So the one time they did it, I started just like laughing my ass off, and the dealer like looks at me like shaking his head like he couldn't, like he was in disbelief. But every one of them were hitting on 12 when the dealer was showing, like I said, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which I guess if that's how you play, that's how you play. But Mahomes, Davenport, Holland, Jones, The minimum was 2. I maybe played 2 hands as a couple, or $2 hands a couple times. Most of the time I was only just 5 or 10 because the guys with me, I was trying to teach them how to play. I got up there for a while, and then Ashley was kind of hovering over me at the end, so I just started, like, I put in like $20 on a hand. Well, then I won it, so then I put $40 on a hand, and then I won it. And I was like, oh my god. Singletary, Wilson, Perkins. We got an auto. Yeah, we'll sweat the auto. I believe it's an auto. Dawkins, Bledsoe, Deion Jones, Cornell Powell. Yeah, they don't really, I mean, they're learning the game, and that's why it's great that they have those $2 tables for people like that to learn the game. Zadarius Smith, and it's a lot more, I mean, like I said, if you play blackjack, I guarantee you've been at a table at one point in time. LT, Patterson, and you've either been called out, or you've seen somebody called out, or you got called out for making a dumb play. Like, I've seen dudes get straight pissed. Goddard, Chris Godwin, Tryon. Who we got here? No rookie. Martinez. The big dimple. But yeah, most of them don't really. I found it kind of strange. Like, I love that we were going there because there was like one other guy that really, I would say, him and his wife, they gamble a bit. But everyone else was like just minimum. Like the guy I sat and played blackjack with for like 2 hours in the wedding party. He's a lawyer and he doesn't gamble. McCourty, Manning, Najee. But he had fun. He played minimum every once in a while. You know, he'd get on a roll and he'd start betting. He'd bet like 4 a hand or something. But this is a reservation casino in Minneapolis. They have $2 tables on. It's only on Friday and Saturday nights. It's called like Cosmic Blackjack or something. But it's only Friday and Saturday nights, and you won't find a $10 table or a $5 table on the weekend. You'll find maybe like 2 $10 tables, and then it's all 15, 20, 30, 50. Thielen, Davis, Tony. We got a rookie. There's a Wilson. Chris has been buying the fucking Jets and buying the Jets and buying the Jets. And I don't know if I've maybe pulled him one base, Zach Wilson. Well, now you got a hollow. And you hit him in a random. They don't have a live roulette table at this casino. It's all digital shit for that. Cole Beasley, Allen Robinson, Darius Leonard, Richie Grant. But I never play, like, I never play slots. If I go to a casino, I'm playing blackjack. I'm playing table games. But Ashley likes to play slots. But I can sit at a blackjack table. Kelsey, Aaron, Smith, another Wilson. When did they start, you know? Because the last time I went there was a few years ago, and they were serving alcohol then. But I see they just switched to like a non-smoking home game that has live roulette. I did get to go meet Corey Kelly. We were staying in Shakopee, which isn't too far from where he works at a card shop. Mike Evans, Joseph. So I swung in there and said what's up to Corey. There's a red Randy Moss to 99. Ashley and I and Jenny did on our way over to the AAA baseball game on Friday night. 99 out of 99. So Jake Cave, for those of you that know him, he's been a center fielder for the Twins, on again, off again. Someone's hurt, he's up. But anyway, so he's playing center field, and it's a small stadium. And I'm like, Ashley knows the video, and everyone else did. I was telling them, Clinton Portis, Jimmy G, Waddle, Williams, right hand, left hand ass, and I went to center field and I told Ashley I was going to do it. She's like, no, you no, do it. Don't do it. 154 to 179. Well, I did it. And Jake Cave responded with his left hand. He stuck his hand way out there. Ashley got it on video. But I'm pretty sure the whole stadium heard me yell. I didn't need to yell as loud as I did. It was funny, though. Aaron Jones, Vince Young, Hubbard. LaVisca. Yeah, we went to the Saints game Friday night. Yeah, that's exactly right, Greg. Like, he literally has been buying the Jets in PYT. What's up, Chris? He's literally been buying the Jets in PYT, like, all through Prizm. I couldn't pull him. I don't even know if I pulled him a base. Maybe a base or two, but that was it. Bosa, Rager, Cup. We'd hit every other Jet we could in a parallel, or any sort of color, but just could never get him. No Bears yet either. Could never get him a Wilson. No Bears, no Pats. Smith, no Lance. Zeke, Wilson's the only quarterback we've seen. Gainwell, legendary logo, Josh Allen. So I got an auto sitting right here. 2 packs left and an auto. I believe that's an auto. Jefferson. We haven't seen shit for color for rookies in this box. Another Blake Martinez. 125 out of 199. Last pack. Honey Badger, Metcalf, Phillips. Oh, Cisco out of 299. Jags was the wrong player. The Saints are wearing like the throwback baby blue Twins. 205 out of 299. The throwback baby blues. Belzovic was pitching. Alright. Thought I saw a number on here, yeah. Out of 35. For the Sea Chickens, Eskridge. Damn. Purple out of 35 at Dwayne Eskridge. That was a pretty beat-ass box besides the Wilson hollow. Really. Eskridge out of 35. Cisco was out of 299. Blake Martinez was out of 190. Whoa, out of 199. Legendary logos of Josh Allen, Waddle, Quinnen Williams, a Moss to 99. Wilson, the rookies, Tony, Wilson hollow. We didn't pull any quarterback, any QB hollows at all from those 10 boxes. Najee, Okuda, Martinez, orange again. Retro series of Vince Young, Ronald Jones, Trask, Ridley, Waddle, and Book. Oh, they changed their jerseys a lot. I've never been there, never been to a game. We went to that rooftop bar that's right across the street from it in St. Paul. That bar is pretty cool. Just a rooftop bar. We went up there and ordered appetizers and had a couple drinks before the Saints game. It's a pretty cool location. This week for releases, we got Obsidian Basketball. That release is on Wednesday. We also got Optic Hybrid is right now, says it's releasing on Wednesday. We will see. Tomorrow's going to be a shit show at GTS with it being the first day back to work. It was being the first day back to work for most of those guys that were all out in Atlantic City for the National. So, I'm hoping to have it Wednesday. We'll see. Like I said, I'm guessing it's going to be a shit show there tomorrow. I don't know how many I'll end up with. I just checked, and I'm not getting as many as I thought I was, but I will add to the order. I highly doubt they're going to let me finish the case off. But Obsidian comes out on Wednesday, Obsidian Basketball. And then Donruss Optic Holly Hybrid comes out on Wednesday as well, as of now. Friday we got Legacy Football, 2022 Legacy Football, and then 21-22 Recon Basketball. Those are both coming out on Friday then. And then next week, it looks like on Wednesday we will have Select. Select Football will come out on Wednesday, the 10th, along with Heritage High Number Baseball and Luminance Football. 2022 Luminance Football, but 2021 Select Football will be out next week, Wednesday on the 10th, as of now, as long as they don't move it anymore further back. Jacob, I don't know if I will throw anything else up. If anything, it'd be a Pro Set box or something. If anything, I am tired as hell. Last night it was after 3 by the time we got back to our room, and up at 8. And then I drove home majority of the way, and then Ashley drove the last. And yeah, Eminence Football, I wish. 22 football is going to be interesting. I think you have to. 2022 football is going to be very interesting. Obviously, if we get a couple of quarterbacks that do play, it'll change it drastically. Maybe I shouldn't say It could change. I mean, it could change what we think of it drastically if we get a couple decent QBs out of it. But as far as like doing breaks of it, it's almost gonna have to be straight randoms. Well, I mean, we only got. I mean, there is a couple of quarterbacks. They weren't taken in high up in the first rounds, like we've had in the past. But if any of them come out and they're playing good, it's gonna change shit. We know that. So we'll have to wait and see. Did they name Pittsburgh name him the starter yet? I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, Willis ain't gonna start for Tennessee. But has the Steelers said anything about starting Corby? I haven't seen anything. Oh, Kenny. I was looking to see if there are any highlights that I missed. Rudolph. Well, I'm sure it's going to be loaded with that too, with vet autos, but Mon would not have been the first. I don't think they'll do that either, Jacob, because it won't sell. It won't sell. It won't. If it's high, it's not going to sell. They're running into it now. I just looked right now, and this optic box that I just broke right here for you guys, I paid Where's my thing? 900. I paid $902.31 for that box. Is what I just paid for that box. And I looked right now, and I ordered that last week, middle of the week, like on Tuesday. But I looked it up now, and the boxes have came down some since I looked last on Friday. Well, that's weird because DA is still at $1,000 a box. But it's came down some. Blowouts at $9.24 a box now. Steel City's at $9.25 a box now. but they were just at $1,000 a box. So they've come down $75 per box in a weekend. Oh yeah. But when you're buying your PC, you're not. I mean, you're not just chasing your rookies. You're also chasing your vet stuff. I know whenever I buy into the Vikings, you know, I'm honestly not hoping I'm gonna hit a Mond. I'm hoping I'm gonna hit a Randy Moss of some sort, or a Jefferson, or I'm not too concerned about hitting a Mond. Although I did hit one, I'm not too concerned. Oh, anything? I had a Khabib, yeah. 2K. Yeah, no, so the football thing will be interesting. I honestly think you're probably just gonna have to run randoms like we have been doing with this optic. But it'll be interesting to see what the box prices do. I haven't really paid attention to what 2022 all allocated prices went way up. Like Legacy right now is, I think it's about double of what I paid for it last year. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna have to be cheap for people to buy it, and I think they know that. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're stupid. But yeah, this on Legacy Football, their highlights on the boxes is, oh, what the hell? It's showing like rookie logos on Chase and T-Law and Fields and Devontae Smith and Waddle. Huh. Oh, you get some cards. Do you guys get any? You guys get any other packs? You just got some of the national packs. I'm glad you went though, just to both of you two guys to see it. I mean, if you're that close to it, it's well worth it just to go check it out. I mean, you can really it's cool. It's definitely cool. But there's definitely some high prices. There's definitely some idiots, but you're gonna get that shit everywhere you go. I see a lot of people complaining about AC though. I've seen a lot of comments made, a lot of posts made about it. That they wish they would never have it back in AC, that it's done, or that they wish AC would be done with it, and they would just permanently move it. I've never been to AC, so I don't know. I think it would be a lot cooler if it was centrally located, either at one place or like a rotation of 3 places, but centrally located centrally in the United States. Chicago, Cleveland. What else do you want to say? Detroit, somewhere in Tennessee. I mean, you could have it at any of those more centrally located instead of coast to coast. Well, it's never really coast to coast, but. Oh, I know you told me that. Vegas would be really cool. It would be. Vegas would be really, really, really cool. But the only bad thing about it is I think if you do it more centrally located, I think you're probably going to get more. I think you're maybe going to get more people to come. I don't know. Detroit. Well, who wants Cleveland? It's in Cleveland quite a bit. Bobby, actually, I talked to Bobby about the Cleveland one the other day, and he said it's actually a really good, it's a good place for a show. But I saw a lot of people bitching about parking in AC, the vendors, like the food vendors, because they only have a couple like concession stands in there. The lines are really long, nowhere to sit. So yeah, I don't know. It looked like Breakers Row was a little bit different than last year's. Yeah, Because I saw Backyard Breaks was there. I saw them making a fool of themselves as they always do, just being clowns. But I saw Breakers Row looked a little bit different. I know some guys that I know that were breaking there last year did not break this year. Oh, I know, dude. They have their following that they have is just, it's insane. I don't get it, but they have a monster following. Like, just literally, I mean, it's an insane following that they have. It's unreal. I don't get how they have it. I don't know if it's young kids, if it's older people. I mean, I said, like, if any normal breaker besides them pulled that Trevor Lawrence bullshit, we wouldn't have a job. We wouldn't be breaking anymore. Like, I can guarantee you, if I pulled that Trevor Lawrence bullshit, I wouldn't have. We wouldn't be here right now. I guarantee you that. But somehow they got right through that, no problem. Got right through all the other videos that have been showed of them, like, bending, like, marking their cards. I don't know. Yeah, I know they have a crazy following. I really enjoy watching Leighton. I think Leighton does a really good job. It depends on what you like. I like Leighton's style of breaking. That's more my style of breaking. I can't do black backyard. Blez I can do depending on who is breaking. Blez I can do depending on who is breaking. But like as far as those big ones, I like Leighton a lot. I don't think there's a breaker on Leighton that I don't really like. I think they're all good. They're all really good. I seen what's her name she was pulling for card porn at the Nationals, and she pulled a nasty card. What the hell did she pull? She pulled something nasty at Nationals while live on card porn. Kind of threw me off for a bit. It was like, because they're like, oh my god, we just pulled a monster card at the Nationals. Oh, it's Kenzie's. Oh yeah, she pulled a Jordan rookie.
Gotta pull one.
Yeah, Kenzie pulled a Jordan rookie.
Gum right off. Gus. Boom! There we go! First Jordan! There we go!
How's it look? It's
A little to the right, but wow.
The card besides the centering?
It is. Say so. The corners look nice.
6'7", here we come.
Hey, we'll take it. It's MJ rookie.
Right.
I mean, the corners are very sharp.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, Kenzie pulled that. I saw. Did you get to go over to that area, Dan, at all? I turned it on Friday or Thursday when I was shipping, and it was all. They had some guys up there at that time talking about like the state of wrestling cards, and I'm not into wrestling cards, so I couldn't watch it. I tried listening to them for the first few minutes, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I don't know anybody who the hell they're talking about, nothing. So I was like, yeah, I just can't. Alright. Did GTS have a big setup again this year? Last year they had this like big separate room that you could go in. And I see they brought the VIP party back, the Panini VIP party. I saw that before I went, or before, like a month ago or whatever, 2 months ago when they announced it. But I see they brought that shit back. That was not in Chicago. But that's an absurd amount. It's like, what, 50, 60? No, sometimes they got some cool people up there that are breaking and shit. That's alright. Even when we were in Chicago, I didn't spend much time over there listening to those guys. I spent more time bullshitting with those breakers over there and talking to them. But apparently LFG didn't set up there at the show. Oh, really? You didn't see a GTS? They usually have a big corner back by that Breakers Row area. I never looked up the booth list. But yeah, they usually have a big booth set up. Because I remember looking ahead of time, I had to go. Did you go see Phil? Did you go see Phil Hughes? Yeah, they don't have... GTS doesn't usually have one over in the corporate. It's over back by the breaking shit. Yeah, I was just looking at the corporate booths. DC Sports Car. Oh, they must have had a co-signing one, huh? DCI Grading had one? Should have went to TriStar, Dan. Oh yeah, there's John. Where John was working. Piece of the game. Interesting. What'd you think about Nate's table? What'd you think of Nate's shit? He's got that whole like 52 set of tops. I don't know if he had that there, but he's got the whole PSA set.
To the greatest of all times.
You might think he doesn't know. That's what you look like. Where you coming from?
Yeah, it doesn't even look like Phil Hughes had a booth. Yeah, his Kobe collection is sick. His Kobe's are nuts. He's got some sick Kobe's. Well, he just completed that rainbow too not long ago. I don't know if he had that rainbow there, the autos. And it took him a long time to finally get it. I saw one guy post that cards that were 500 and under were like flying, like people buying that type of shit left and right, but they didn't have. He said they didn't sell a whole lot of $1,000 plus cards. So they sold a lot of the 500 and under stuff, and didn't sell much of the 1,000 plus. Was what I saw one guy's post yesterday. I've read about 4 or 5 guys' opinions on it. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more probably tomorrow. But I suppose I'm out of here. I gotta get some sleep. I'm fucking beat. I'm tired. Thanks again, everyone. Tomorrow night we may run this back. We'll see. I still have a shit ton of Prizm here too, so we'll get some shit figured out. But thanks again, everyone. You guys have a good rest of your night. I'm out of here. Good night. Peace.